Certain amount of reflection happening.
For teams that are out of it, they might start that process now. But who has time for that if you're playoffs bound?
And the Oklahoma City starting five. Two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at small forward. Wembanyama's shot is good.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this early.
Williams against Vassell from 7. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Fox against Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. And Wembanyama has the ball here for San Antonio. Stan, the big man, Victor Wembanyama, has set a new standard for shot blocking.
Yeah, look, B.A., we've had some great rim protectors in this league, but he can also do it on the perimeter. I've seen guys turn down three-point looks because he's standing in front of them.
And it's Fox missing.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Williams misses. Here's San Antonio now. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
Nothing is better than winning on the road in this league. It's so difficult. You savor every one of those.
Oh, Fox with a steal. Wembanyama with it. Hartenstein covering. Pass to Fox. And here's Vassell. Now here's Wembanyama. And he gets that one. Wembanyama's got 6.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. From deep three-point land, it's hauled in by Wembanyama. Spurs lead by 6. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Jalen Williams has become an all-star and a key player for the Thunder. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said he allows us to really do anything out there because he's so versatile. He's been special for us and is a big reason why we are where we are. He just does whatever it takes to win. Brian, back to you.
He's a big factor. Allie, we appreciate the report. And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Harper comes in for Fox. Then for Oklahoma City, Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wallace comes in for Chet Holmgren. And Joe's subbed in for Dort. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Outside Joe, Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Can they get it? And that's 2 points on the layup.
It doesn't matter what the defense does inside. Gilgeous-Alexander was determined to get through.
Castle outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Harper. Castle for 3. Williams grabs the board. And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild. But when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up. And still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
Running the show, Gilgeous-Alexander is talented as a passer.
Castle outside. Pass to Vassell. Here's Wembanyama. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
That makes him 5 for 5 so far. Could be a big night in store.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target from outside.
Now, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Williams misses off the left iron. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. Their last meeting was in this building. They were able to come out on top.
Well, in this last matchup, they captured the win in large part because their backups provided a lot of the scoring punch.
And they came away with the win last time in large part due to their depth. Great game from their bench.
And so it's San Antonio closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. They're communicating well and stringing together. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. Jalen Williams out there with Chet Holmgren. Then there's Mitchell, then it's Isaiah Joe, and it's Wallace in at the 3. Back to Joe. Tipped. Shot clock at 5. And Mitchell launches it from deep. Rebounded by Johnson. San Antonio leading by 5. San Antonio moving the ball around. Out to Fox. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. He's off on the layup. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Holmgren. Holmgren puts it through.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Fournette. Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. SGA comes in for Mitchell. Spurs lead by 3. Fox outside. Shoots over SGA. Hits the front of the rim and out. For Oklahoma City, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
I like whenever Holmgren uses his length to his advantage. Great at forcing the D to foul him inside.
That free throw good from Holmgren. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. With much more movement on every possession, modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, thanks for that report. Wembanyama, screen on Williams. Here's Johnson. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
SGA passes to Holmgren. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Here's Fox. That's in. Coming off an assist from Barnes. And now it's a 6-point San Antonio lead.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Wiggins against Barnes. Wiggins passes to SGA. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot, and he gets it to go. Holmgren's got 5 points now this quarter.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Fox feeling it out a bit. A minute 42 left to play in the first half of basketball.
Terrific finish from Fox. One of the more explosive guards that we have in the league.
Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right show in OKC piece by piece.
Looking at who's out there now for San Antonio. Champagnie. He's checked in for Barnes. Devin Vassell comes in for Harper. And Castle subbed in for Fox. Then for Oklahoma City, Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Holmgren. Dort comes in for Wiggins. And Mitchell subbed in for Wallace. Here's Champagnie. Count that bucket.
Well, you can see Castle's vision improving, learning how to make good feeds around an NBA-level defense.
Dort, a screen on Castle. Here's SGA. Oh, the determination from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
Pass to Champagnie. Back to Castle. Hartenstein against Wembanyama. Johnson for three. Buries it from three. Johnson's got his second bucket on the night.
Yeah, that's a good shot by Johnson. He's always a threat from out there.
Now Hartenstein. Williams in the post. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Oklahoma City shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And that one falls for Hartenstein.
Isaiah Hartenstein. 2 shots.
He makes 1 of 2 that time.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Wembanyama, high post. He's against Hartenstein. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And so the San Antonio Spurs finishing the quarter with an 8-point.
Been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Well, that's certainly what I'd do. Until the defense shows they can stop him, ride the hot hand.
Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie at the power forward position. They're the group for Mitch Johnson starting the second half. Fox for 3. The shot that time not on target. Good D by SGA. The rebound by the Spurs. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Memphis where they'll face the Grizzlies. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
Second half getting started, about a minute played. SGA against Fox. Shot on the wing. Here's Hartenstein, and he battles for the ball, gets his second chance bucket.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Wembanyama down low. He's guarded by Hartenstein.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the 3rd quarter.
And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now.
You see the progress as the season's gone on. His command of the offense just continues to grow.
To the wing, right side. Back to Fox. San Antonio moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. Wembanyama, high post. Shoots over Hartenstein. San Antonio again can't hit.
They've come out a little cold after that halftime break. Just 1 of 5 from the field to start the 3rd quarter.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks. Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face." Brian?
A great organization. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Stolen by Wembanyama. Back come the Spurs in transition. De'Aaron Fox so fast on the break.
Well, this is what Fox loves to do. terrorize you in the open floor.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Williams. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Castle.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Williams. The three is up. Rebounded by Castle. Castle's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Fox. It's tipped. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. Fantastic season so far for them. First place in the conference. And of course the San Antonio Spurs sitting just 1 spot below them.
I think for the Thunder, they've really impressed me with their play this year. There's a reason they are first in the conference right now, and that's because of their hard work and selfless attitude.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Wembanyama with a bucket.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to SGA. Outside, Williams. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Williams has got 8.
The defense gives Shea all their attention, and that leaves another guy open and ready to score.
Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. The fadeaway. Good. Now 7 for 11 on the night.
They're definitely opting for the mid-range jumpers, and it's working.
Wallace outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. That three's off the mark. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Spurs. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Holmgren with the block.
And Holmgren says, meet me at the summit. I'm a certified rim protector. Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Oklahoma City shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
At the line for the Thunder.
That one's off.
2 shots.
And he sinks the second. Here's Harper. From deep three-point land. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And that'll do it for the third big contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Spurs lead by 5. On the court for the Thunder. Mitchell out there with Isaiah Joe. Then it's Chet Holmgren. Then it's Cason Wallace. And it's Wiggins in at the 4. Barnes with the rebound. San Antonio with the ball. On the wing, Fox. Down low. Here's Johnson. Here's Harper. Covered by Joe. Oh, got a piece of it. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Harper. The 3 from Barnes. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Thunder trail by 5. To the inside. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Harper. Cornette in the post. Covered by Joe. Such a wide open look. And the Spurs lead by 8. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for San Antonio?
Well, all you can ask for is your game.
Emphatic, demanding the timeout. Clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. The Spurs making a switch here. Wembanyama's checked in. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Mark Dagnall had some words for his team over the last break. First and foremost, he wants to see more points in the break. He asked his team, where's the urgency? We know what we can do in transition. Now let's go out and do it. We'll see if they can pick up the tempo, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Holmgren against Wembanyama. Three-pointer, Fox. Can't hit that one.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
The 3. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Spurs lead by 8. Out to the right wing. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the 4th. Yes, sir, with the 3.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
On is the line, given the situation right now. For San Antonio, Champagny. He's checked in for Barnes. Devin Vassell comes in for Johnson. And Stephon Castle subbed in for Harper. Then for Oklahoma City, Hartenstein. He's checked in for Wiggins. Williams comes in for Wallace. And it's Dort in for Joe. Williams takes it inside.
Oh, I love the ferocity on the drive. Williams doesn't lack confidence tearing towards the rim.
Spurs lead by 9. Here's Castle. There's a screen. Tight D, making that one difficult. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. .151 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. He gets it to go.
A tricky cover. Gilgeous-Alexander is a talented finisher inside.
Outside Vassell. Shoots a three. Cleared away by Hartenstein. Thunder trail by 7. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. The jumper is good.
Oh, obviously Gilgeous-Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort.
Now Wembanyama. Wembanyama hammers it down.
And using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. It falls!
No fear in the eyes of Gilgeous-Alexander. His guys believe in his ability to come up big.
Fox. Cleared away by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
Yeah, it's normally the defense that fuels a comeback, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Vassell! The 3 ball is down!
Well, Vassell, man.
Or they're purposeful with the game plan. Now Dort. Now SGA. Double team on SGA. On the wing, Williams. From deep. Money from 3.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
And that's an intentional foul.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. Outside SGA. Fires the 3. And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. This one was in the balance right inside.